No. Mhm.
And then something under. Hey.
Hey, everybody, welcome. The time is 7 o'clock, so we can get started. Thanks everyone for being here. Today is Thursday, May 14th, 2026. As mentioned, this is the village board meeting for the village of Laurel Springs, and the time is 7 p.m. This meeting is called to order. Madam Clerk, could you please poll?
Trustee I,
Here.
Kennedy,
Here.
Micah,
Here.
Sprinkle,
Here.
Carr,
Here.
President Nettmeyer.
Here, that completes the roll. We have a quorum. Please rise for the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. First thing we're going to do tonight is start with awards and recognitions. As you can see, we have a nice full house here, and we have it in mind to present awards to some of our police officers. So we will start with that. Lieutenant Jurek, if you could please join me up front to help as we deliver awards to officers with our department.
Meeting up. Corporate angle, also clearance, also the area guys, also other hybrid, saying no. Corporate master. The way it's all being mixed up, maybe.
Thank you. Thank you. We have everybody. Perfect. This award is a good conduct award, and it's granted to any sworn member with an exemplary Department of Service jacket with no sustained oral or written documents or other disciplinary action or a file through period.
So I'm credentialed with state certificates and I'm a police. Since which it's just heard that, Mike.
Thank you all very much. Congratulations on your award. Thank you for exemplary sacrifice and the women continued.
Or any of the grass, I say like. Or triangle, or grass, anyway.
And these three are being awarded field training award. It is granted to any sworn department member who has served for a minimum of 3 years as field training officer. Please join me in congratulating.
Officer Lewis, Officer Robert Ryder, and Officer Hoffman. You said what? No. And this one is honorable mention, it's a significant honor, it's not a we're going to this time. First one is Officer Lewis, integrity of outstanding education and professionals in trucking. Traffic enforcement, relevant to the year 2025. Your commitment to safety, legal, to the service, and the unique for insight of the community and orderly safety. So pretty much. Next one up is Officer Advisor, recognition of outstanding education service of school resource officer. Your commitment to fostering a strong positive relationship with schools in the village of Willow Springs has made a lasting impact on students, staff, and the community. And the last one is Officer Hoffman. In recognition of excellent performance and dedication to duty while serving in both the SWAT and investigative roles, your work is solving several complex cases with the best outstanding initiative, skill, and commitment. That's what it's saying. Here you go. You gotta mix that up.
Leadership. The leadership award. It is granted to any sworn department member for exemplary service, dedication, and leadership. Eligibility for the award is open to any sworn department member who performs their duties with dedicated professionalism, strives for continuous personal and professional development, demonstrates operational excellence, inspires enthusiasm in their fellow department members, maintains accurate knowledge of the department directives, and demonstrates a sense of community awareness. This leadership award is presented to Lieutenant Michael. You wouldn't mind have received the word from you all the recipient of both together. That was me fantastic. Anyone who's received the word, please step forward again. Thank you. I'll show you.
Awesome. And 3, 2, 1. And 3, 2. Yeah. Okay. You're just trying to write them down. Good. And then 3, 2, 1. That's great. Good. Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, thank you again and congratulations to everyone. That completes our awards. We will be recognizing Public Works and police with proclamations towards the end of the meeting as well. In recognition of the Public Works Week and Police Week. But for now, we move into the business of the meeting. Disposition of previous minutes is up first. We have April 9th, 2026 committee and board meeting minutes in our packet. May I have a motion to approve those, please?
So moved.
By trustee Kennedy. Second by trustee Park. Any discussion or questions? Hearing nothing, roll call vote, please.
Trustee R.
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Sprinkle,
Aye.
Carr.
Ayes and the minutes are approved. We'll move to village administrator report as administrator.
No report this evening, Mayor.
Report.
I have no report this evening.
Thank you. On reports and officials, village engineer.
Thank you, man. Work is progressing. We complete all that. Working hard and we are currently improving taking portion as we start.
Thank you, Engineer Garrison. Village attorney, does have nothing to report? No report this evening. All right, thank you. We'll move to village patio then, on Pulaski.
No, financial report now. I do want to kind of highlight a couple of things since, this is my very first, official board meeting as village treasurer. And I want to thank the, board of trustees, mayor, and the administrative team. Their vote of confidence in me. So I've spent the last month, basically gaining an understanding of the village's operations and financial reporting. With that being said, a quarterly financial report will be provided at the July 9th board meeting. That's the first thing. Second thing is we're close to finishing up the December 31st, 2024 audit. We're right at the finish line. I now have access to the secure information exchange portal from our auditors. And we have begun the process of uploading, audit documentation for the 2025 audit. And lastly, I was able to review and approve our 2025 tax levy audit report. There were no changes. And so we're good on that, and that concludes my report.
Thank you, Treasurer Watson. We'll move to reports of standing committee, finance and administration, of course, trustee Arrow.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to make a motion to approve item 8A1 warrant number 26 05 dated May 14, 2026. Payroll and fund expenses totaling $696,564.67.
That is the motion by trustee Arrow, second
I'll second.
by trustee Kennedy. Discussion?
Yes, just highlighting costs or money spent. 43% of it was payroll or 2 data periods. We had some other larger invoices related to paying off 2025 road construction, routine stuff like garbage, health and life insurance. We had a quarterly dispatch payment to justice, engineering fees and purchase of a capital UTV for public works, which was the capital budget, and all that accounted for almost $230,000. Some the total, some this just highlights.
Okay, thank you for those highlights. Any other questions on the warrant? Hearing none, let's do a roll call vote, please.
Trustee R.
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Sprinkle,
Aye.
Carr.
All ayes, warrants are approved.
And then another thing I just want to say is, by the way, where it's the end of the month is diligence and will be 134 into those. We're getting them, but we've been around for a while, and big markets. So that concludes my report.
Thanks, trustee Arrow. We'll move on to public safety, trustee Kennedy.
Thank you, ma'am. I just have a couple things. The first thing is, tomorrow's talk on the rooftop. It goes 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. It is for, Special Olympics. And especially one big stag.
Yeah, stand up, Matt.
And I'd also like to invite everybody for the Memorial Day ceremony, and that's on May 25th on Memorial Day at 11 a.m. over at corner Arjun Rose Breeze Road. I hope everybody will attend. And I'd also like to thank all the officers that got awards today and thank your whole crew. And that concludes my report.
Great, trustee Kennedy, thanks. We'll move to municipal buildings and grounds, trustee Mix.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd just like to report on the Parks and Rec. We're in the start of putting we got the concrete done for the fitness pad, and it's supposed to be, the concrete's done and the fitness equipment should be put up the week of Memorial Day week. And anyways, it's got fitness court and I'm looking forward to it. And then we also have the concert in the park on June 12th, so keep that date open at the one. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, trustee Michael. Good updates there. Public works?
No.
Any more board? Okay. License and franchise?
Thank you, Madam President. I have one sign for the Willis Springs Field. The sign over the apartment completed at the entrance. The sign of bird creating. I approve this permit pending on the outcomes of the birds. Other than the person of this.
Great, thank you, trustee Sprinkle, and we'll get to that as an action item in a little bit. Is there a representative of the sign company or business here? Okay, thank you. Perfect, then we will move on to building and zoning committee, trustee Carr.
Thank you. 49 permits. Rose dividing. The permit draft cost for this was $831,136. The village received $19,697 in permit fees. And for the first 4 months of the year, we have issued 70 permits, construction value of over $2 million at $2,093,889. Resulting permit fees of $55,800. So that's all I have for this meeting.
Thank you, trustee Carr. Okay, then now we can move into action items. First up, we have action to approve resolution 2026-R-06. This is a resolution of the Village of Willow Springs in support of Municipal Housing Authority. I'll give a bit of a background. The proposed resolution is intended to express the village's support for preserving local zoning and local land use authority in response to the pending bill legislation, which you may have heard about down in Springfield. While we support the efforts in that to expand housing opportunities, we also believe that local municipalities are best positioned to make planning and development decisions that reflect their community needs and infrastructure capacity. Our councils of government, the COGS that we belong to, West Central Municipal Conference and Southwest Conference of Mayors, along with the IML, are also aligned in our position here. And you may have noticed many of our neighboring towns are also taking this type of action, passing resolutions. So that's where this comes from tonight, and that's why we're doing it. We'll continue to closely monitor the legislation and communicate with our legislators as it moves forward. So with that background, may I please have a motion to approve this resolution?
So I'll second.
We have the motion by trustee R and the second by trustee Kennedy. Any discussion or questions? Roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah,
Aye.
Sprinkle,
Aye.
Carr.
All ayes, and that resolution is approved. Thank you. The next action item we have is, as trustee Sprinkle had indicated, it's a permit application for a wall sign located at Willow Springs Fuel Inc., 8369 Archer Avenue. As indicated, the application is in order and conforms to our zoning and review. However, there are some outstanding issues, local ordinance and fines. So I would ask for a motion to approve this application pending resolution of anything that's before us in the way of fines or citations. Now we have the motion by trustee Sprinkle. Thank you. Is there a second?
Seconded.
We have the second by trustee Micah. Discussion or questions here?
It all complies with.
It does. Okay, hearing no more discussion, let's do a roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Sprinkle.
Aye.
Kara.
Aye.
All ayes, and that's for pending the condition stated. Thank you. Third up, we have action to approve ordinance 2026-0-04. This is an ordinance granting the re-subdivision of 8957 Reserve Drive. A public hearing for our planning and zoning commission was heard on this last Wednesday, and the commission recommends approval of the proposed subdivision. The petitioner, Peter Mastretta, recused himself from the hearing and has presented the matter, and he's here tonight to answer any questions. The proposal would subdivide an existing roughly 3.7 acres to create a carve out of less than 1 acre. No variances or zoning changes are being requested. This matter has also been reviewed by staff, engineer, and attorney. I have motion to approve this ordinance.
Second.
We have the motion by trustee Sprinkle, the second by trustee Carr. Questions or discussion?
I had the opportunity at meeting.
Any other discussion? Okay, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Sprinkle.
Aye.
Kara.
All ayes, and that ordinance is approved. Thank you. Then we will move to the final action item. This is action to approve a quote from Shorewood Homeless Model located at 3445 Eagle Nest Drive in Crete, Illinois, 60417 for a Polaris utility vehicle not to exceed $23,516.97. May I have the motion?
I'll make that motion.
By trustee
Second.
Kennedy and the second by trustee Micah. Thank you both. Discussion or questions on this? My understanding, this is a utility vehicle that it's intended to be added to our police fleet for use in our police department. And presume that we may have it in time for our fest, which will be helpful there. So something to look forward to. That's the background on that. We have the motion in the second. Is there any other discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Trustee Ara,
Aye.
Kennedy,
Aye.
Micah.
Aye.
Sprinkle.
Aye.
Kara.
Listen, that's good. Thanks. That completes the action items. Is there any old business the board wishes to discuss? Any new business the board wishes to discuss? Okay, then we can move to public comment. Anyone send us? No. Okay, moving right along now. There is no need for executive session, so finally we have the village presidential board, and as indicated earlier, we want to take this time to recognize National Police Week and National Public Works Week. So first we will take National Police Week. National Police Week is now. It is May 10th through May 16th. And every year we as a village recognize this week and declare a proclamation in doing so. And so to do that, I would like to read the proclamation of National Police Week. To recognize National Police Week 2026 and to honor the service and sacrifice of those law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty while protecting our communities and safeguarding our democracy. Whereas there are more than 800,000 law enforcement officers serving in communities across the United States, including the dedicated members of the Village of Willow Springs Police Department. Whereas since the first reported death in 1786, there are currently more than 24,000 law enforcement officers in the United States that have made the ultimate sacrifice and been killed in the line of duty. Whereas the names of these dedicated public servants are engraved on the walls of the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial in Washington, D.C. Whereas new names of fallen heroes are being added to the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial this spring. Whereas the service and sacrifice of all officers killed in the line of duty will be honored through the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Fund's 37th Candlelight Vigil on the evening of May 4th, 2026. Whereas the Canada Vigil is a part of National Police Week, which will be observed this year, May 10th through May 16th. And whereas May 16th is designated as Peace Officers Memorial Day, in honor of all fallen officers and their families, and U.S. flags should be flown at start. Therefore, be it resolved that the Village of Willow Springs will observe May 10th through May 16th, 2026 as National Police Week in Willow Springs, Illinois, and publicly salutes the service of law enforcement officers in our community and in communities across the nation. I'd like to give a round of applause to so much for your service on behalf of our village. You did an excellent job. We appreciate you, recognize you this week and all the. Thank you for your work, Lord. We really appreciate it. If you all wouldn't mind, please come forward and join for a photo together with the police officers.
So big. Right, I guess I'm from the middle of it. Just and the rate was good, very under it. Yeah. Sounds more. Yeah, I'm trained. Thank you. Thank you. It's paid to maybe 1 second. You can see it.
To our wonderful police department, and now we have our wonderful public works department that we must recognize. They have National Public Works Week is next week. And we do a proclamation for them recognizing May 17th through May 23rd, 2026 this year as National Public Works Week, and we have members of our department here, and they do a very fine job for us. I think we all know how hard they work and how they work in all of the elements and help keep our town safe as well. And we really appreciate their attention to our community and answering to the residents. And I think that it is fitting now to read Public Works Proclamation. It states, National Public Works Week Proclamation, May 17th to May 23rd, 2026. Rooted in service, powered by community. Whereas public works professionals focus on infrastructure facilities, and services that are of vital importance to sustainable and resilient communities and to public health, high quality of life, and well-being of the people of the village of Willow Springs. And whereas these infrastructure facilities and services could not be provided without the dedicated efforts of the public works professionals who are engineers, managers, and employees at all levels of government and the private sector who are responsible for rebuilding, improving, and protecting our nation's transportation, water supply, water treatment, and solid waste systems, public buildings, and other structures and facilities essential for our citizens. And whereas it is in the public interest of the citizens, civic leaders, and children in Willow Springs to gain knowledge of and maintain an ongoing interest and understanding of the importance of public works and public works programs in their respective communities. And whereas in the year 2026 marks the 66th annual Public Works Week sponsored by the American Public Works Association. Be it now resolved, I, Village President Liz Nedemeyer, do hereby designate the week of May 17th to 23rd, 2026 as National Public Works Week. I urge all citizens to join with representatives of the American Public Works Association and government agencies and activities, events, and ceremonies designed to pay tribute to our public works professionals, engineers, managers, and employees, and to recognize the substantial contributions they make to protecting our national health, safety, and advancing quality of life for all. And witness wherever I have hereunto set my hand and caused the seal of the Village of Willow Springs at the Village of Willow Springs, Illinois, this 14th day of May, 2026. Congratulations. Like to say anything?
No, thank you very much.
I want to acknowledge that we have our director from our Willow Springs Justice Water Commission here too. Public Works does include water, and our water commission does a fantastic job. And so I just want to recognize that Colleen Kelly is here and appreciate her work as well.
There you go.
It is.
But she knew that I took my phone down and I think I saw.
All right, it is truly a privilege and an honor on behalf of our village to recognize the partner of all these kids. Thank you, Matt. Also in President's report, just a couple of things with respect to Cop on the Rooftop. I know that was announced, but please come support that tomorrow if you can in support of the Special Olympics. It's going to be it's always a great fundraiser. And we've had quite a bit of success in fundraising for Special Olympics. I think Tammy might have a trophy here that we can show. Tammy, can you explain what the trophy was earned for? And plaque.
The trophy was given to us for the 25 division with 25 scoring officers, the largest revenue increase. The Willow Springs Police Department, $18,913.
That's standard.
The total amount of and there's $26,777. Yeah, we want some, it's how we do it. We're gonna put it in a piece of art and display it by Liberty. You got an idea? Oh, that's great.
All right, fantastic, and we'll do it again.
I think one more thing.
Yes, please.
The thing you don't know is around the back of the t-shirt this year, we are number 27. And it's on the Millsbury Police Department, so the please purchase a t-shirt is $20. And we're proud of the Millsbury signature there.
All right, so look forward to that event tomorrow and great work. In those efforts for Special Olympics. Last thing I want to say is that it is graduation season. We know that, so congratulations to all of our graduates here in town. We've got our young folks graduating from grade school and high school, and sure, we also have lots of college graduates to celebrate. Just want to keep all of that in mind and say a special congratulations. It's an important milestone. Our next meeting is June 11th. That completes the president's report. And so with that, may I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
By trustee Kennedy, second by trustee Micah. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Oppose? All ayes. We're adjourned at 7:37.
Okay.